help yourself.
You're making
They're
mojitos.
tiny, but if they work for you, take it. Okay. All right.
And these are these all self-watering?
They're all self-watering. Everything's too heavy. We will probably either make these and distribute if you're in like a situation. We'll let you know.
Oh, pull plunger up.
Oh, yes.
Flash, and then key goes in if you have a key.
Yep. Turn, pull the plunger up, and pull it out. All right. Typically change into these, and I can leave them here if you guys want to change into this. Or actually, maybe I'll do it back to them. Only because you may step on poop once you get back. Chicken poop.
Yes.
It's very good.
No sad. I literally just like my neighbor too 3 days ago. So
Did you? Their drinking devices are those 2 cups. So there's an automated water. If you can just watch and make sure they have water on it, like I said, they're automated. They should always have water. Once there's the red one.
Oh, thank you.
Now sorry, she's drinking from it. Yeah.
In the event this is not, it's either broken off or it's not working. The way this works is by, if there's not enough water in here, it'll fill back itself up. If that is broken, we're going to show you how to turn it off.
are they both full right now?
They're both full.
Okay, great.
Wow, well, that is quite.
Yep.
I'll walk this way so they know where it is.
I know. That's what I'm doing. Hello, hello, hello.
So there's a low pressure valve right over here. You could turn that off right here, or turn it all the way on. That's all. So righty tighty is off, and lefty see a thing that's on.
But they don't need to turn it on or anything.
Yeah, you can leave it alone. In the event that it's
Something's not
right.
Turn it off and turn it back on again and see if it works.
Restart.
No.
In the event you do end up using this, so once you fill it with water, then you put this on, and then there's this dome that you just put on top of it, and it prevents them from sitting on it or pooping on it or anything like that. So just get that and place it inside. So all you guys do is twist off. The scooper is inside. So we'll scoop out about
3 cups.
3, 4?
3.
3? Okay. Well, we'll do 3 cups. I'm a little more generous than you apparently when it comes to feeding the chicken.
Okay.
Okay. So 3 cups. And then we'll just walk it over here. Just watch your step or you can say that, whatever. We will typically keep it, so you'll find it like this when you come. So just remove this piece and move the latch up and then you can open. Now I don't open all the way yet because they're going to try to come out, so I'll open it and just make sure they stay in. You don't have to go in. All you have to do is reach in, find this guy.
Or toss it on the floor.
We'll just go with this. Cool. That's it. So they'll start eating. Oh, they're happy because this is their second feeding of today.
So
They only
morning
get one
and-
feeding.
Okay,
They only get one feeding.
and is it morning or night?
They are
Morning.
Morning feed.
Yeah.
Okay. See?
recording again.
I am.
And then you close this. Make sure this latches down. And this goes back through.
Let me explain why the cage and everything else is there are predators at night, raccoons, other creatures that may want to try to get in, and they do. So that's why we lock them up, especially when we're not around.
And your dog's not around.
This cup goes back in and close this. We're going to make sure that this is full of feed before we head out. Right now it's only about a quarter way up, so we'll fill it up.
Oh, let me go on, close it. Make sure it's closed. Because guess who tried to get some So
Some creature.
Like a
squirrel.
rat? They chew through anything.
That was our little friend Squirrely.
And then in the event you do end up, it's okay. What if you're what?
This is a while ago.
Feeding, putting the cup back in, making sure there's water, and if that's all good, then you're good. When you come in for the evening shift, then that's mainly to collect eggs, right? But at the same time, again, if you can just check and make sure the water looks good, the same thing goes. So for the egg collection, you're gonna come here. We've been getting about 3 consistent.
2 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Is it
3.
good?
3 is consistent.
It's been about 3 lately a day. So as long as you pick it up in the evening, you can, or you don't obviously have to use this, but if you don't have a hand free, you can just drop them in. Bring something to take the eggs home with you, obviously.
The evening people get.
I know!
Maybe
Because I'm not taking any feed home, so. Or water. Or,
Maybe you can take some home now.
I'll be
You know,
taking memories.
back.
That's funny.
So right now there's 2. Did you get any today earlier? Okay, so like for today, there's only 2.
And what's your evening window that they are used to having?
They stop. What time do they stop? Like,
No later than 1 or 2.
okay.
No, but I mean, like, what time at night do you want the check-in people to come? What shift? What hours?
Whenever you want, but after 3, right?
Right. Well, yeah.
What time in the morning too?
So,
Like what time is morning that
Yep.
they're used to eating?
So when morning should be probably no later than 10. Just so they could get their morning done.
Yeah. Ideally, if you can, between 7 and 8, and here's why. They can get early chili.
Oh, yes.
And just to keep their
Their
noise
neighbors are-
level
oh, please,
down.
yeah.
Right, right.
I'm going to have to come, like
neighbors.
on my first Monday, I need to come about
You
6.
be texting
so.
you.
That's
Where
fine.
are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who's on?
The only thing I was going to ask you is what time do
Okay,
the
well, I'm not gonna
sprinklers
be
go
here.
off?
7. I could change
It
that.
doesn't matter. If I get wet, it's all good. I just want to get them fed. And
If I
For
get
how
wet,
long?
if the
Is it 10
sprinklers
minutes?
go
I
on.
hope you're not on a meeting day. where you
I'll
need to
change
be
it.
I got to
like-
go to court one of my days.
They're from
Oh.
7 to what? The sprinklers.
I'll be here before 7 because I got to be on the road by
Okay.
7.
Okay.
I'll adjust it.
Okay, we'll figure out. 'Cause I just want. Hello.
Oh. She's like, where is my egg? Where's the egg? Hi. Do they have names?
Oh, they're so
They
cute.
do. I just don't remember all of them anymore. When they were little and
When they're
cute,
little,
it was
right.
like they had such cute
She's like,
names.
what do you mean? I'm not
She
cute.
is.
Don't ask me.
I forgot.
Do they let you pet them?
Oh yeah.
You can.
Can you hold them?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, if you'd like.
Oh. No, because I don't want to be responsible unless they're in there. I don't want them to run away.
Oh, no, not out here. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like-
No, I'm definitely not. When they lay their eggs, can it be anywhere, or do they
It's
usually lay
typically
them here?
And do you want us to look?
like-
Do they ever?
I mean, if you
Smart.
happen to see something laying around,
I just didn't know if there's other.
But we don't go
They're,
into
they're,
them.
Okay.
they don't have a hiding spots.
Okay. Yeah. 'Cause- yeah. Alright,
They
we
just know to come here to lay eggs.
Yeah.
See, our
Yeah, that's
neighbors
smart,
have
right?
some chickens lay it in some weird corner, and the others go. in
They've
the
been
proper thing.
since birth trained to
Here?
be there. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
I mean,
They
if
just rolls here or they come They just come right here.
I think they just sit there and
See,
lay
like,
it.
this
Yep.
is where they sleep.
Oh, there's
at night,
cubicles.
right? And then they just
They come right here.
It's almost like each other.
It's so
It's almost like a potty,
Do
like
we need
a
to refresh
public
this
bathroom.
bedding at all?
I could put some extra out.
okay.
I just
But
don't know if there's a routine.
What will happen
I
is
they want
if
like eucalyptus or mint in there to relax.
so, what will happen if the eggs are not collected? They could actually
Yeah.
come over and start pecking at it and eating it,
Yeah.
which cause a lot of mess there.
Yeah.
Or they'll come in, and what we don't want them to do is to be broody, which means they think they are laying eggs to hatch, so they'll start sitting on them. So if the eggs are left too long, and it doesn't happen just in one day. I mean, it's whatever their hormones are telling them to do. But if the eggs are there, then they'll start being broody, and that may take about 2-3 weeks to get them out of that undo.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Or if you leave the eggs in there, they may want to sleep in there, and then they'll poop and make a mess.
Yep.
So,
And what did you say the ideal time was to
To pick
the
up?
evening one? Yeah.
Anytime after 3.
After
Anytime?
3.
I mean, as soon as you, I mean,
But is there a
afternoon
noise
is
factor at
fine.
night too, or they don't care? It's just the
No.
morning. Yes.
No, like they don't
them in
make
the
noise
morning.
if there's eggs there.
Yeah.
or anything
Okay.
like that,
Okay.
I mean, they will cheer each other on.
Right. Right.
Yeah. If they're laying.
Nice.
Nothing you can do about that.
But then also think about the eggs sitting there in a hot day in a box.
Right.
I mean, things are vented, but
Yeah.
you obviously don't want to scrambled eggs.
So we'll keep then
Or
some
hard-boiled
bedding
eggs.
over there in a box as
Yeah.
extra.
Okay.
If you notice an egg's been cracked, there's ants or anything like that, if you want to just take it, there's a trash
There's,
can
yeah.
right there in the corner. You could throw it away and just replace it with new bedding. They're all
Okay.
pre-cut and they're
What do we do if there are ants? What's safe to do? So that would be okay. Okay. Okay.
We're going to try to keep it as low key as possible.
Well, we don't want them, having a lesser
I-
level of luxury.
Oh,
those.
I'm gonna eat these with joy. That one's so pretty. Even her eggs are pretty.
I know, right? But look at how like they're so
They're
sharp.
long.
It's so
So
They're so regal.
She fancy.
if an egg does crack, you could just give it back to them. They'll eat it. They're cannibals or whatever. They'll eat it all. So don't worry
If
about
it's
them.
cracked here. Oh, I'm not.
If it does.
I'm not part of the egg collection. I'm a feeder.
If it happens to crack, or you find a cracked egg in there, you could feed it back to them. They'll eat
so
it.
not just you.
And just kind of throw it on the ground on the other
Yeah.
side where they eat.
Yeah.
All right.
So for the flow test, I need a volunteer egg.
So once it's floated, once you've done a float test, they do need to be refrigerated because there's a bloom on the eggs.
A bloom.
You don't see it. It's a clear, like when they lay it.
It's invisible.
Like, a little clear shell. So the reason you don't have to refrigerate them right now is the bloom hasn't been washed off. But so you can leave them out, or you can refrigerate them if you want. But once you wash it off, so right now if I dip it in there, it's going to be washed off. So then you will have to.
We'll keep that one.
Okay. I'm gonna put that.
Or you can refrigerate it. So you want it to sink. That means it's
But
good.
you just put it down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it would float up.
It would float.
Yeah.
So
It happens
So
immediately.
don't drop them in. Is
Don't
what you're
drop
so what happens is if there's a gas membrane inside, they'll collect on one of the ends and it'll start tipping up. So that's not terrible. Once if it starts floating up, that means the gas has started building a bacteria inside, and there's a lot more air gas inside of it, and you'll see it come off the ground and maybe be mid-air or all the way to the top. Those you don't want.
You don't smell rotten eggs.
So-
Sulfuric acid.
Yeah.
Right?
Like every
like
now
the wells,
and then,
like
they
yeah.
don't taste amazing. So, and I was like, I've started floating all of mine. I was like, I really haven't, but I probably
haven't either.
should.
That's
I know.
interesting. Is
It's
because of their
because
age?
it's. I think it's because it's summer.
Oh, interesting.
Do you
So-
think if they sit in there, it gets too hot? Is that
Yeah,
part of
I'm
it?
thinking so.
Possibly.
But it's not every egg,
Yeah.
so it's. I mean, it's.
But as long as it sinks, they're good.
They're good.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Big one, baby.
So the black Moran
Ooh,
lay
yeah.
lay those dark ones.
Ooh, that's a pretty
That's
one.
really
in there.
speckled.
I know. I want
Yeah.
that egg.
But that is
Do you
perfectly
not
good.
have any
Which
dark
one
ones?
is the blue egg?
So there's notice that like there's basil here, so you can put some. To put basil, I don't know if you know how to do it. You want to go between where there's two leaves and click there, or for example here, if I click here, then I know it'll regrow. Let's see.
Can you get your scissors?
I'm not gonna cut it right now, but.